A whoop whoop. A whoop whoop. Are we back? Am I back? Yay! Whoop! Thank you, Nikki. This all that you feel. That is to you. So when you feel it all and the disappointment, focus on the all and say hi to the disappointment. Does that make sense? Can try it. Can try it. Do you like that, Saturn? We focus on the awe and we say hi to the disappointment. I like that. I like that. And this is falling off today. Ow. Okay. Focus on the awe. Hydrate. Yes. Cheers. Mm. And say hi to the disappointment. Sprite, are you here, love? Are you here, Sprite? Would you like a transference test today? Yeah, it crashed. It does. Sky! Hi, love. I think that Bumpus is making some fire, but if you are here, Bumpus, could we have a shout out for Sky? Oh, it's so beautiful to see you. Hi, Sky. Oh, that made me so happy. To see when he comes back. Would you like a reading? What type of reading? Would you like a general or specific one? Sprite, how do you feel? And I will find you in the list. It is freezing. Do we have a shout out for Sky? Love? A love reading? Did I say we have love readings? So we'd like a specific reading for love. Oh, okay. We can do that. No, it's cold indoors, my friend. That's the thing. It's cold indoors. I know that he was referring to outside, but it's really cold in here too. Thank you. Okay. It will probably be the last one we do today. And also, you spoke about the mail. I think that it takes time. Kadenk? It takes time in the snow and also with everything going on. But everything is worth waiting for, right? Hi, the rhinoceros. Hello. Okay, Sprite. Also, again, in the waiting, we find time to meet ourselves. Thank you, Lufare. So let's see, Sprite. this is really interesting, Sprite, because it's almost completely black. Not completely, but it's interesting. And I'm not saying I'm no fortune teller, but it's interesting this because I resonate this energy. They talk about, with you, sprites, they talk about if you can find your career, she will come. Now, are we referring to she as a feminine energy in a partner? Or are we referring to she as self? But what is really here is if we focus on our career, she will come. It can mean so many things, but that is truly what is coming through. And it's an interesting energy because it's not showing me much at all when we look into this. It's more of a, we need to keep it open for you to explore. It's so much about your mom in this. You should go your own way. It's very general, I know. But they're showing if you go your own way and trust your own heart when it comes to career, Sprite, and you do what you want to do. Again, we're talking about this with Nikki in being respectful and honoring someone else. Here they talk about how important it is to honor your mom by honoring you. So they talk about this making your own, going your own way, doing what you love, what you want to do. They talk a lot about mannequins in this. It's interesting. I think that it has to do with you feeling you have to play a certain role, a certain part, and that it's almost like what you want to do, you're doing the opposite of it in order to balance yourself out. And what it's saying is that if you instead, because this means that you know what you want to do. If you do the opposite, you know what you want to do. And so in order to honor her, you should honor yourself. And you're doing this, but I think we need to shift the perspective a little bit. So when it comes to love, you're not ready to see it until you see yourself. And it's also going to surprise you. So you need to shift your perspective. Love that is coming in. And again, I'm no fortune teller. I don't usually work with fortune or future. But what is going to come in is going to surprise you to such a degree that it is such a beautiful opportunity you have here by thinking about what do I want to do in life. If you can shift that to be what you really want to do and not what you think you need to honor her by doing, if that makes any sense to you, Sprite, then that will bring you this opportunity to also be open to this beautiful love that is coming in, that is going to completely change it's unexpected. Love often is, but it's unexpected in a sense that if you can break down your walls in showing love and honorment is not a word, but honoring someone else by doing what you feel they want you to. It's not even that, it's something else in this. It's really interesting. It's really interesting, Sprite, because it's not like, okay, so my mom doesn't want me to do this, but I feel it would be honoring her if I did. But in reality, I want to do this on the opposite scale of things. I want to go this direction, but I feel I'm keeping myself here, and I'm not even sure if she wants me to. I'm not even sure if this is honoring her, but I feel it is. And so because of it, it is so important that I stay in this energy. And from this perspective, nothing is gonna go past you, Sprite. But it's an opportunity to open yourself up to this love in a new way that is coming in. Because it's going to be in such a different shape altogether. So I think that if you dare to take the path, if you dare to choose what you want to do, she will come. You will honoring your mom. You will honor you. And you will open up for her. It's gonna surprise you, Sprite. And it's really interesting because you know me, Sprite. I usually don't work with working with future, but this is what is coming through. Does it make sense to you, Sprite? Because it's gonna shift. I know it's not what you expect, but it's what your heart knows at the same time, which I love. You know, it's so it's the same way. Okay, I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna do this that I don't even know how my mom would see it. I don't even know what this is, but I'm gonna stay here because I've just told myself once that I will, and then I lash myself to it, and I'm here now. But my heart says, oh, I'm sure that you will figure it out. I'm sure that you will slowly have this other coming in, you know, that you really want to be doing. And it's such a beautiful energy. It makes me laugh. I'm sorry, Sprite. It's just so beautiful. And I think it's the same with love. Oh, I've been looking at these people. I've been looking, this is what love is for me. And then the heart says, but Sprite, you know that you're looking for something else. You know that you're attracting something else. You know that you're a magnet to something very different. So, your passion, no matter it being your work or your love life, everything we do is an equal importance of our life, because it's in our everyday life, right? It's in our, it's just part of us. But yeah, that is definitely what comes up. And I feel it has to do with, no, they're asking me not to get into it, but it's interesting this, I see a cheese factory. I think it's really interesting. It was just something that they wouldn't be quiet about it, so I just had to put it out there. But it's not cheese per se, maybe, but it's more like doing this, creating this for someone else in management, and following this, working for someone, almost like working in a store or a little shop. When I want to do my own, when I have my bags, or it's just something very different. They're not showing me what it is, but it's something very different. And the same way that you see this in honoring, but want to do, same way goes with love. Sprite, don't push yourself. Don't force. Okay, so I'm seeing the sorting hat from Harry Potter, right? Don't force yourself to become a teacher when you want to be a student of life. Don't feel you need to follow a script that you don't know where it's been written, when your heart already know where you want to go. So follow your passion. Do what you want to do, and she will come. I love this kind of reading because I never done it before. Energy. It's beautiful, you know? That really is all for now. It's so much fun to just play around with energy, right? But this is what is coming through. Don't force yourself to be a teacher when you want to be a student. And do what you are passionate about. Create your own thing, Sprite. Your own brand of you. In several ways, Sprite. It's okay to be a teacher too, Lefare. So you're honoring your mom by honoring you, and you want to come out. Make a name for yourself. That's you. She will come. That's what comes through, Sprite. It's very different from the readings we usually do with you. No? You and me. Love it. I hope that was okay. Does it feel okay? I was thinking just that. Would you like that? Because it's coming up to closing time. I see your inner child, Lefare. Yes! Thank you, Sprite. I'm glad. I had a boss once that told me if you have passion in your heart for something that it's tangible and others can feel that you're working out of love. Yeah. But this is for you, Sprite. It runs so deep because we are touching on with these laughters and this fun reading. We're touching on 3 topics of yours in your life that run very, very deep, and that there's been a confusion in for a long time. So I love and I enjoy it. There's also something very special, and it's absolutely beautiful. Everything is special and everything is beautiful, but you know how I mean. Oh, guys, I want to tell you, I had an interview. I was interviewed by Cat Mystic. Ooh, Cat, she's wonderful. And I had my first ever, in-depth like she was looking at my astrology charts. And it was so much fun. And it just clicked certain things for me.